Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Damaris here. So guys, as you can see, my background is a little different. Usually when I record, you just see this wall behind me and that's it. But I've been getting a lot of requests, a lot of questions on what do I take with me when I go freelance? What do I carry with me when I go to work? What products are in my kit? What can you use for good lighting? I get all them kind of questions, so I decided to do today. It is going to be a really long video. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible, but there is a lot of information. There is a lot of stuff here, so maybe I'll cut the video in two parts, depending on how long it is. But guys, what you see behind me is basically what I take with me. I am going to cut the intro and basically just get right in, so make sure you guys don't move and stay tuned to watch. All right guys, so this is what I take with me. As you can see, I have a table there. Don't mind the basket on the floor. Those are brushes that are in the process of going to get washed. So this is what I carry with me. I have a table that I bought at Walmart for about $20. It is a small table and you can fold the legs in, and it folds in half, and it has a handle on it. Then guys, I got that piece of cloth. I got at Walmart as well. I think I got maybe 2 yards, I think, for really cheap, just to cover my table, because you don't want your table to be bare. So you don't want the table to get dirty either. Sometimes I'm in need of taking my table, sometimes I don't need it, but I always use that cloth to cover my working space, regardless of if I go to someone's house or if I use it on my table. This setup is specifically for when I go out, not for when I do clients at my home. So then here, guys, you see my ring light. That is a Diva ring light from Stellar Lighting System. I believe I paid $300 for that one. It came with the stand. It came with 2 bulbs. And it came with that carry-in bag, which is so handy. You just take it apart. You fold your stand down. You take the light off and you stick it in there. It also comes with that cell phone bracket that's on there. I really don't use that. But it does come attached. You can take it off. It does come with a mirror as well, like a selfie mirror, but I don't use that one either. But yeah, sometimes you get them on sale. I believe you can get them on eBay as well. Not the same brand, but this is the company that I went with. Then on top of the chair, guys, that is my Saya bag. Don't remember where I got that bag from, what the website was, but I will link it down below when I find it. And it's a bright pink travel case. It has a huge compartment on the top, and it has quite a few drawers in it. It's actually empty because I use that one when I'm doing like really big parties. It does have wheels, so it's very convenient. I do have a review on that bag. So I will link that one down below as well so you guys can see it. It is beautiful. Then I have my director chair. My director chair came from, I want to say either eBay or Amazon. And it's just a regular director chair. And I use that for, again, when I'm going out to do bigger jobs. Or if I need, to bring my stuff. I usually try to bring my stuff to work, because sometimes you'll go to a place where there is nowhere to sit your client, or the place is extremely packed and there's no extra chairs. So I always bring that with me, and if I need it, I'll take it out of my vehicle. If not, then I will leave it. So yeah, and I believe I paid, I want to say $150, could be less, maybe $100. I don't remember, but I know it was definitely on Amazon, and you can fold that as well, and it does come with a carry-in pouch. So yeah. Then guys, over here you see my Mac Pro bag. This is a travel bag from Mac. It retails for $180 on the Mac website, but you can get this, well, I got mine for $85, I believe, or $75, because I found it. It was the last one at Nordstrom Rack. And this is the bag that I ideally wanted, but I didn't really want to spend that amount, the original amount. So I was actually blessed that I found it at that store. So I'm going to get into that bag and show you exactly what's in it. And on the top of the table, guys, you just see my brush belt that is from Morphe. It does have a zipper on it. I love that bag. I can put all my brushes in it and keep it moving. So let's go in a little closer so you guys can see what exactly is in there. All right, guys, so this is my Morphe brush belt, and you can find it on Morphe. I think it was $20. I don't remember the exact price, but yes, you can find it at Morphe. It does have a zipper, so you put your brushes in it, you zipper it all away, and you don't have to worry about anything falling out, which is amazing. So in here, I keep some of these silver duck clips, which I use to pin back the hair so that it is away from the face and I'm able to work correctly. Then I use a variety of brushes, guys. I try to keep 2 of each, sometimes 3 of each in there, because you never know what your clientele is going to be, who's coming, who's going to show up last minute and ask for makeup to be done. So I keep anywhere from e.l.f. To these generic 217 brushes that I speak to you guys about all the time. These are the 217 brushes from eBay. They were 99 cents and I picked up a bunch of them, but they are the 217 generic brush and they are amazing for blending. So I have a bunch of those. I love this one by Wet n Wild. This is my favorite blending brush, hands down. So I like this one. I have Real Techniques. I have Coastal Scents, which have very affordable and amazing brushes. I have Equal Twos. I have these Rica's brushes that came out a little bit ago. At least I've seen them a little bit ago, and I picked up a couple. More Coastal Scents, more Real Techniques, more e.l.f. Then I have 2 spatulas in here that I use either to pick out cream products, contour cream products, or like lip products. I keep this clean mascara wand, and I actually use this to brush out, either separate the hairs from the lashes, or you can use it for eyebrows, but I usually use it for eyebrows. Then I have 2 sets of tweezers here, and I usually only use tweezers if somebody actually requests for me to tweeze their eyebrows or clean them up. I will use this to clean them up, but I specifically use them for the lashes, mainly to get the inner corner stuck, because I always have an issue with the inner corner. Then I have this travel size spoolie, and it has a brush on the other side, which is very handy to have, so I keep that in there as well. Down here, guys, I keep some business cards. These are my newer ones. Well, this is my newer one, this one's my old one. Which one do you like the most? I kind of like the top one. I feel like it's more classy, but I do like this one. I like the picture, but yeah, those are my newer ones in the back. Then I keep, again, a variety of different brushes. This brush belt is not full because I did have a job and I have dirty brushes that need to be clean and I need to reset this. So yeah, I have this brush specifically I use to set the under eye, but I have Real Techniques, more Morphe in here. Then, guys, I always try to keep my kit where I can use it for both things. I can use it for just a basic photo shoot, the basic makeup look, or bridal work as well. So I tend to pick up a lot of waterproof mascara, waterproof eyeliner, sometimes waterproof foundation, but it varies. I have like 2 different kinds that I use, but these are the Smashbox eyeliners. They're called Smashbox Always Sharp 3D liners, and I have the basic colors. I have gold, I have purple, blue, black, and brown, and they're all waterproof. Then I have a white liner that I like to use for the waterline to open up your eyes or make your eyes look a little brighter. And then I use the Scandal Eyes by Rimmel in black, which is amazing, my favorite liner. So that is it for my brush belt, guys. Now going into this bad boy here, this is my MAC Pro bag. It's actually the MAC travel case, that's what it's called. And this is it. I'm gonna get into it. In the front zipper here, I just keep gum because I am a coffee drinker and I always take a cup of coffee with me, so I like to make sure that I'm not in somebody's face and I smell like coffee. And I don't know why this is in here. Oh, because I left a job and it was laying on the table still and I had to grab it. Of course, stick it in here. But this is my Laura Mercier and Universal powder. I use that. Then on this side, I just have this beautiful tag that my best friend Cherie sent me, and it says laughter is the best cosmetic, and this is by Benefit, and there's actually a tag with your name and address, which I don't have on there, which I should, because with the last experience I went through, I might want to label my stuff, not thinking that people are going to be, you know, nice and, you know, whatever. Here I keep 2 Ziploc bags, and this is what I use for my dirty brushes. Once I'm done with my client, I put the brushes in a Ziploc bag and I bring them home, and they go in a pretty little basket and pile up till I feel like washing them, because I have enough just to re-up my brush roll and just pile them up. And then when I have like 100 brushes to wash, I'm complaining. But yeah, this is what I do. I take a Ziploc bag and I put dirty brushes in there so I don't put them inside of my brush roll. Then I keep a basic mirror, and I think that's it for there. So let's get into the inside, guys. Alright guys, so this is the inside of the bag. Okay, it comes with 2 sides. It also comes with this zippered in. Is actually like a set bag. I take this out because I feel like it's easier to just remove it and get it out of the way. But I'm going to show you what I keep in here first. So I keep some folded napkins that I use to either spray my alcohol on the brush and spot clean, or just to clean up whatever mess. I keep baby wipes in here as well to clean the back of my hand, because the back of my hand is my palette. I do not use a metal palette. I feel like it works better on my hands, and I can just wipe off the product once I'm done. Of course, I do wash and sanitize my hands so they are clean. Then I use these little bags, guys. I think they're really handy. I should have got a bigger one, but I'm trying to finish them up. It has my business card in it. And then it has a lip wand and a little container there that I give you a sample of your lipstick. I usually use it for like bridal parties, not the everyday unless somebody asks me, but yeah. Then there's another zipper compartment here. And in here I just keep bigger brushes that do not fit in my brush roll, which is usually the Real Techniques because they are pretty big, like their powder brush. So flipping over to the other side, guys, I keep a can of Evian water, which I usually use to wet my sponges, my alcohol that I use to sanitize, my Clinique moisturizer, which is amazing, my NYX matte setting spray, my hand sanitizer, a roll of tape that I usually use to get like a nice crispy edge. You can clean up your edge with concealer, but I feel like the tape just makes it so much easier to work with. Some Tic Tacs, and these sponges that are from Broadway. You can find these at Dollar General. They're $2 a pack, and they are so good. I use the LA girl sponges for the face usually, but these ones in a rush, like something quick, they are so soft and they're amazing. They don't break like when you wet them. They're not like really cheap. I mean, they're affordable, but they're not cheap, if that makes sense. The quality is amazing. I just take a wedge out, I spray some water on it, usually the Evian spray or setting spray, and I blend out whatever I need to blend with it, and they're really squishy and soft, so they are amazing. Moving along, guys, let's go on this way. This is my lipstick pouch here. Okay, these pouches are removable. They have Velcro on them, so they make them very easy to work with, but I don't know why this is in here. This is my second time recording this, guys, because the first time my phone died and I lost the video. So I keep these stackable jars in here, and these are all the lipsticks that I have in my kit. I have anywhere from the Laura Mercier lip primer, and then all my nudes, reds, berries, purples, pinks, light pinks, more nudes and more berries, and all of my lipsticks are MAC, Estee Lauder, and Clinique. That's that. In here I keep a lip conditioner, which is a Vaseline that I keep for the lips. I moisturize the lips with that. To give it like a demi matte feel, I use the Too Faced Lip Insurance. I have a couple liquid lipsticks. The Lorac Pro is one of my favorite ones. These are the Bare Minerals liquid lipsticks. Random MAC lipsticks. Another random MAC, well, the Cinderella MAC lipstick. Some lip glosses from Sephora, It Cosmetics. More Sephora, Lorac, It Cosmetics. My lip liners are all NYX and Essence. I love Essence lip liners. They are the best lip liners that I mean, they're so affordable and they work very well. I have one lip tar in there because I bought it and I'm not a fan of them. I don't like them. I mean, to mix them up, I guess is good, but they're not for me. So yeah, guys, let's stick this back in there. Moving along to my face pouch, guys. This is the face one in the middle. And as you can see, it's extremely full. So for primers, I use the Prep and Prime by MAC. I use the Pore Filler by NYX. I use the Shine Killer by NYX. This is the Physician Formula Argan Oil. I only use this to add to my Anastasia contour kit because it does dry up sometimes. And I also use the Smashbox Photo Finish or Photo Finish. This is another one of my favorite setting sprays. Very affordable, but it's amazing. And this is the e.l.f. Mist and Set, I think it's called. For setting powders, I use the first one that you've seen, which was my Laura Mercier powder. And for my darker complexion girls, I use Ben Nye powders, and this one is Topaz, and I have another one in here that's called Sienna. Under their website, they send you like they send you like little like sample size ones. Of course, you got to pay for it, but it's a sample size and you get to basically try it out and see if you like it. And then of course, you know, you can buy the full size one, but I use that one and Sienna, but I can't find it. It's in here somewhere. Here it goes. And this one is Sienna. And again, my most used powders at the moment. For concealers, I always use the LA Pro Conceals. I have the color correctors and the concealers to give a little bit of luminosity to the skin, that glow, that like shiny look. I go in with the Butter London Cheeky tinted highlighter, which is amazing, and it looks so pretty on this one. Specifically looks better on darker complexion, but I love this. My foundations, my tried and true, never let me down, hands down my favorite and so affordable. In my last kit, I did have the Lorac Pour something, I can't remember, Lorac something foundation, but I had to replace my stuff. So yeah, so anyway, these are very affordable and amazing. I use this on myself and I use them on my clients as well. Doesn't give you any flashback, doesn't make you extremely matte. So yeah, these are the shades that I use. I always buy the darkest shade and I buy the lightest shade. This is not the lightest shade. There's actually two lighter shades than that, but they were more of the pinky undertone, and I don't tend to buy that that tone. So starting off, the lightest one that I have is 120 Classic Ivory. Then I have 128 Warm Nude, 228 Soft Tan, 335 Classic Tan. This is my most used one. This is my other one that's most used. 368 Deep Golden. Those are the ones that I use all the time. I've been using them a lot lately. And this one is 375 Java. This is my darkest one. So that's that, guys. And basically that's it. I mean, I do have a Kiss Jumbo Concealer that I use for contour. I have one by Black Opal as well that I use for contour, which is amazing. Then waterproof foundation, guys. I use the Milani ones. They're amazing. They're affordable, waterproof, sweat-proof, smudge-proof. It takes a lot to get these off. So I use from the lightest shade to the darkest shade in this, which I love. Then in this container here, it's just a plastic container. In here, I just keep random stuff. Like, there's no really order in here. I have these glitter glazes by Too Faced. I have, this is basically all glitter. The metal ones by Urban Decay. I have a couple of the Stila Magnificent Metals, which are amazing. I got one random ColourPop shadow that's very famous. A lot of people like it on their lid. This one's actually in the color, oh, this is the Kathleen Lights one. I have a couple MAC paint pots in here, a couple MAC singles in here. My waterproof Wet n Wild eyeliner. I have a couple of the e.l.f. cream liners. I have a waterproof black liner by Sephora in here, right here, my glitter adhesive, a couple of glitter liners. I have silver and black and brown, and yeah, so just random stuff in here. Then this bag here is where I keep my disposables. Now, I usually use, these are the spoolies for my mascara. I have lip wands in here as well, but I put them all together. I used to keep them separated in a container, but it was like annoying. So I have a couple lip wands, and then these little thin ones are eyeliner ones. I really don't like them. I'd rather use an angled brush, but I did purchase them, so I might as well go ahead and use them. Now let's move on to this side. Alright guys, so this is my next section here. Now let's start off here. This is where I keep my eyelashes. I keep random brands in here. I really don't tend to pick up a specific brand, only because your clients wear them and they take them off and they throw them away, or they put them on their nightstand or next to their toothbrush. Who knows? But I don't spend a lot of money on lashes. Now, I do use waterproof mascara. I usually tend to buy this kind of mascara with a little lid because I can just take it off, dip my disposable wand in there, and then keep it moving, versus it coming with the wand already in it and it's just a mess. I feel like it's easier this way. So I use waterproof mascara, no specific brand. My powder puff that I use just to put on their face, or usually on either, I don't like to keep it on my finger, but I usually just use it to bring down their lower lash line, if that makes sense, like so I can put eyeliner on. Instead of touching their face, I'll just put this against their under eye and just pull it down a little bit. So I usually use cherry blossom lashes, black cherry I use, and Ardell. Whatever is on sale really is what I pick up. There's no specific one. There is certain styles that I usually tend to get the most, and it's this one, style number 43, is what I get the most. And the Demi Wispies by Ardell are very famous as well. These ones are by Ardell as well. These are the Demis, but I like the Demi Wispies. These are regular Demis. And then of course I always keep really exaggerated big lashes, because I always get that one person that wants crazy lashes. And to use for my eyelashes, I like the duo. I have the clear one and I have the dark one. Usually I use the dark one if I'm applying eyeliner. More hand sanitizer. I have a couple more of mascaras. These are the Flamed Out by CoverGirl. And this whole pocket is just full of just randomness. My sharpener, a clear mascara, which I use for brows. And yeah, that's what's in there. Let's go into the top. The top, I keep a bronzer. This one is, I think the light shade from Estee Lauder, the Bronze Goddess. Yeah, 01 Light. It's their lightest shade and it's amazing. I keep this Becca blush. It's actually a blush, but I use it as a highlight for darker complexion because it is exactly a bronze shade and it is gorgeous. And it looks so nice when it is a highlight. Let me just dip my finger in here. But it looks really good on dark complexion. So pretty. Next, guys, I have a Skin Finish by MAC, and this one is in the color light. I like to use this for my lighter complexion girls to set their face. I also use my Coty Airspun. Sometimes, I feel like sometimes it makes the face look too white, so I've been like leaning away from that. I do use it on myself, not this one specifically. I have my own. And then here I have the Ambient Powders by Hourglass, and I use this more for bridal work, only because it gives you just a like simple glow, nothing like too glittery, nothing too chunky looking. I just like the finish that it gives the foundation. I think it looks really, really pretty. And then, guys, lastly, let's get into this side. This is where I keep my palettes. So in here, I carry my Pro Brow palette, and this one is from JLB, and I got this one at Marshall's, but it works so good. It has a wax and it has all your brow colors, which when you're a freelancer, this will probably be your best friend, because you don't want to carry around a bunch of pencils, and I was carrying the Anastasia brow pomade in ebony, and I actually stopped using that because if you don't use it for a while, it will dry out, and I really hate to spend $20 and let it go to waste. I mean, you can revive it, but I don't feel like it works the same afterwards. So yeah. For glow, I tend to use this one. I feel like this has a variety of shades, and it goes from light complexion, and you can use it for darker complexion as well. So this is the Glow Kit by Anastasia, and this one is That Glow. You can find these at Ulta or Sephora. Then guys, I got this one as well, and this one as well. These one came in a BoxyCharm box, and I got them from someone that had BoxyCharm and wasn't interested in the palettes. But these palettes are amazing. Like, to me, when I look at this, this says Urban Decay Naked 1 and Urban Decay Naked 3. Like, the color scheme is, that's what I see. So this is amazing, and the color payoff is amazing in these palettes. And you really look at it, you get them for free. I mean, you pay $20 for a BoxyCharm box, and you get a lot of full-size products. Next, I keep my Morphe Kathleen Lights palette in here. Again, a very nice, versatile palette. It looks kind of dirty, but it's because of the packaging. I do sanitize my palettes with alcohol. I'll spray them down, let them sit out, and let them dry, and then close it and put it back. I did not, this is not clean. This is dirty. You see how dirty it is? It's dusty and everything, because I did my wedding party and I haven't cleaned it, so that's why it looks crazy. Then I have my Violet Voss Pro palette, and this palette is amazing, and it has a lot of like berry shades, and I'm guessing this is the shade for this year, or I don't know, because everybody wants like a berry rose gold type of color. So yeah, I have my Tarte blush wheel. It has a variety of different shades, and it has 2 highlighters in here as well, so that is a plus. Now, a lot of this stuff, guys, I purchased for myself when they first came out, and I never used it. So I put them in my kit. So once they're in here, they stay here. I do not use this on myself, which I can, because it's not going to hurt me. I can sanitize it and use it, but I just don't. Whatever's in here stays in here. I don't take it out and swap it or whatever. This is the Urban Decay Electric palette. Another palette that I wanted and I never use. Like, I don't gravitate to these colors. Every now and then I'll do like a pop of color, but this is not, I don't gravitate to a bunch of colors on my eyes all the time. And if I do, I have other palettes that I can use, but I figured that one would be great in my kit. I have the Anastasia contour palettes. I have, I believe, medium, and dark. Well, deep and medium. So I have those two. I use those sometimes to conceal, to contour. If I need to mix it with a little bit with my foundation to get my correct color, I use that as well. For my contour kit, I use the Morphe contour palette, and this one is the 9C, and this one's very versatile. So I use that as well. And guys, that's basically it. I think that was the last palette in here. Yep, that was the last palette, guys. So that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that this was helpful for you guys that are starting. I just really hope that it helps you. As you can see, a lot of my stuff is not very expensive. I have very affordable things. So I hope this helped you, and I'll see you guys in my next one.